Thank you, gentlemen of the press. By now, you are watched with the result from the various local governments in Kogi State. As you know, there are overvoting in 5 of the 21 local governments in the state, namely Ajakuta, Okene, Okehi, Adavi, and Ogorimagogo. And INEC promised us yesterday that they are investigating the matter. Until they finish the investigation, they will not announce the result. And from what is happening now, the results have been announced by the same INEC that promised of investigating our complaint yesterday. So it is clear that the staff of INEC have compromised us. We have worked hard to win this election, won the election, but the INEC staff have compromised us. And we are expected, based on the promise INEC made to us, that this election is going to be transparent. But we are surprised. In Okene, for instance, they are saying they registered 99% turnout. In Okene, nobody died. And INEC is accepting this result. What Beavers is showing is different from what they have accepted. And they give us this assurance that Beavers is going to counter any issue of overvoting. So I left it to Nigerians to watch. INEC as an institution has disappointed us again. In Bayelsa now, because of overvoting, they have cancelled the election in Bayelsa. In some areas, because of overvoting. The same thing has happened here. But INEC have refused to cancel the election, and they are going to have the announcement of the result. So it's obvious that INEC here has compromised. So we thank God that we are alive. God is watching, and our next line of action will be communicated to you duly.
INEC by the Electoral Law 2022 as amended according to section 65(1) is empowered to do a review where there are infractions. INEC too, according to section 51, 2, 3, and 4 of the Electoral Law 2022 as amended, is empowered to cancel elections where there is an overvoting. From the IREF, the result posted from Okene, Okehi, Adavi, Ajakuta, and Ogorimagogo, there is a difference between accredited voters and total vote casted. This is a straight thing that INEC has been empowered to handle even without the court. In Bayelsa this morning, we saw where there were infractions like that, INEC cancelled the election. And the cancellation is for the purpose of going back to repeat that election where the volume of votes involved can tilt the position of the election. And that is what we expected INEC to do. INEC yesterday came out with a strong letter. How can they turn back from the letter they wrote yesterday? That some things can no longer be tolerated. The idea of go and vote, do whatever you like and go to court does not help democracy. Democracy, if this is allowed to continue, then we are practicing autocracy and not democracy. This is the truth of the matter. And we want to appeal to INEC authorities at the headquarters to come in immediately and intervene in what is happening in Kogi State. We cannot follow the law and become the victim. We cannot follow the law and be obedient Nigerians and become those who are punished for being obedient. This is an anomaly. And we call on all well-meaning Nigerians wherever they are, to come to the aid of the people of Kogi State. We are under a powerful oppressive power, and we need our release right away. This election shows clearly the mandate of the people where it lies. Every Nigerian, every human being on earth has access to the IRF. Please go and check and confirm what we are saying. When you see 220 people accredited, then you see 800 and something vote casted. It's an anomaly. What INEC need to do is to cancel such units, as the case may be. But it is not so in Kogi. Particularly, we are aware that Kogi INEC has announced, okay, where we have tabulated and shown them the areas of infractions. We have brought them out. If they do not see it, if they claim that they are not able to see what we are talking about, we brought them out from their own IRF and we showed it to them. So, and what are they waiting for? Why would they continue to announce such results? Which is unacceptable. We will not accept. And let them not be the reason for a revolution in Nigeria. We can't continue this way.
Thank you.
We thank you.
Just as His Excellency has spoken, we have been punished because we have been obedient to the law. We have every opportunity to inflate the results from other local government where we have a stronghold. But we decide to respect the law, to be on the side of the law. But as it is now, what INEC has done, especially the INEC staff here, they are giving room for INEC. Because where people are oppressed, they have no choice than to defend themselves. And it's obvious. It's obvious the way it's going, and if they allow this trend to continue, we have no choice but to find a way to defend this democracy. And that we shall do if God gives us the opportunity. And I'll allow one of our leaders to speak to me.
Well, it is obvious that justice in Nigeria is becoming discriminatory, and it is not equal role for everybody. If elections are taking place in Bayelsa, and the same infractions are happening in Bayelsa and are being counseled, we will not want to believe that another law is being used for the people of Kogi State and for the SDP. So my belief is that I am sure that INEC will do the needful. Secondly, if the same INEC owns up to the release that was out yesterday, admitting that there were serious infractions in 5 local government areas, and that INEC will be talking to Nigeria about the next line of action in 24 hours. And we are still working within the 24 hours as promised by INEC. We are waiting lawfully and patiently for the 24 hours to elapse. And INEC is going ahead to collect results from those local government areas where we show fraud pervaded. It means something is going on behind the scene. And if we are talking about government of the people, we don't know that Muritala Ajaka has already sailed to victory. And attempts are being made through the back door, particularly by the sitting governor of the state, who has vowed to ensure that he will use all means, illegitimate or legitimate, to ensure that the SDP candidate does not emerge. And because he has seen that the people and God are greater than him, he's resorting to all sorts of things to ensure that he changes the will of the people. And for the government that is on the ground for today, I am sure they are interested in protecting the interest of the people to do the needful so that Kogi State will not necessarily be hit up. That is our position.
Thank you very much. With this, we have